Well, I picked up from where we left off. And that being said, is trying to play towards our identity to make sure that we're checking hard, that we're limiting shots against and chances against, and understanding what it takes to win versus good teams. And I thought we stuck with that process, and we were rewarded. We got out in front of the game, which is always nice when you can just get into playing your type of game rather than chasing it. And I think the one thing for us was a little bit worried about the amount of days between our games, but the one thing that it did was it allowed us to get a lot of really good practice time. And our team practices hard. There's zero complaints from the coaching staff there. Our team really, really works at their craft. And it was nice for us because, you know, some teams like the team we played tonight have been together since December, and they had no breaks. They've been able to try and build their game plan or their identity. And for us, we've just been together since January 25th was our first time together as a group. So for us, you know, that practice time allowed us to really continue to lay bricks in our foundation. And I thought we saw the result of that tonight.
2 goals from LukeEsposito. He does a lot of things unheralded and stuff that, you know, accrues himself to the locker room and a glue type of player. But offensively, he's been just about in the mix every game. What have you thought of his game, and especially here tonight?
I thought he's been excellent, and I thought he's been a real good player for us all year round. And for that matter, the 3 years that I've been the coach of the team, he's just been the epitome of what we want a Bakersfield Condor to be. He's hardworking, he's diligent, he's professional, he's serious about his craft, he works at it on a daily basis. And to see him get rewarded by scoring some goals, quite happy for him. I think he has underrated skill, and it's nice to see him get rewarded. But that line of Malone, Esposito, and Gambardella, man, do they ever set the work ethic tone for our group. And I'd put them up there against most lines in the American Hockey League. They've been excellent.
Questions for Jay? I think Greg Kerr. Or Mike Griffith?
Yeah, I'm here. First of all, can you talk about Stuart Skinner and what he's brought to the club since he's come down from Edmonton?
Yeah, Stuart has, you know, he's brought a real sense of poise and experience to our goaltending position. He's in year 3. So, I mean, I've always felt good about Stuart, his size, his athleticism. He's a great kid. You know, in his first year, he was up and down between Wichita and Bakersfield, but I felt good enough about putting him in the second round playoff series 3 times. So that's what I think of Stuart Skinner's ability and his way of giving our team a chance to win on a nightly basis. I thought last year he got a lot of really good experience trying to be a number 1 in the American Hockey League, and I was excited to see when he did come down, what his attitude would be and how he wants to establish himself, not as an everyday American Hockey League goalie, but an elite one. And I think, you know, he had got a little bit of experience at the NHL level by playing and winning a game for the Oilers up top. It was an eye-opener for him in that he got to see how the best in the world practice on a daily basis, how they approach games, how they treat their bodies, all that type of stuff. So that was excellent experience for him. And, you know, he came down, he had to sit in a hotel room for a little while, and but I think he's found his footing. And like I said, he gives us a chance to win. Been very impressed with his boys. And one area that I see great improvement in with him is his puck play, his ability to, you know, come out of the net, stop rims, and set our team up with a clean breakout.
I think we can go to Greg Kerr now. Greg, you can unmute.
Yeah, Coach, I know the season's very young, but just complete a game would you say this was tonight?
Very complete. Very complete game. I thought our special teams were excellent. I thought we were competitive. We continue to limit teams with our shot suppression. You know, I think we're up at the top of the league in the amount of shots we allow on a nightly basis. I think we limit chances against, and we were opportunistic with our goal scoring. And for me, Greg, you know, I've been quite happy with the way our team has performed on a nightly basis this year. We didn't get the results early, but as a staff, we used our eyes, we looked at the information. And for me, we just weren't getting the results. We weren't finding ways to win games, but it was a stick to it test, a perseverance test to continue to do things the right way. We knew we'd get rewarded. And in the last 3 games, we've got the result that we wanted. But for us, it's about our process, not so much the outcome.
Time for one final question, if anyone has one. Kerry Osip.
Hey there. So, Coach, I was going to ask you to kind of further go into that, just the fact that you guys started on that losing skid and you were able to snap it. What did you see behind the scenes that really helped this team click on the ice to make it count in the games?
Well, I think as a coaching staff, what we tried to do, Kerry, is we tried to pound on the positives and just reaffirm the things that we were doing well. Sure, there were areas that we had to clean up, but we really focused on continuing to get better at little parts of our game while showing our group a lot of the great stuff that we were doing. And so for us to get that result over the last 3 games it's been key for our confidence for sure. And but like I said, you know, as a staff, we've used our eyes. We did a lot of work, with individual players and whatnot, to help build some confidence. But I have to give full credit to our players for sticking with it. Full credit to our leaders, who are great men that say the right things. They lead by example and show our younger players the right way of doing things. And as a coaching staff, we're lucky to have those type of players and those type of leaders.